look at a curious, ill-fated car born of American motors and Ford DNA. All this and more. Coming up now on Autoweek. Have you ever thought you were driving a bathtub and it wasn't a Porsche? You might have if you owned a Bricklin. We'll explain when Autoweek returns after this break. For certain, it was born of AMC and Ford DNA. It could run with a Corvette, and its styling was and still is unique to most cars on the road. Malcolm Bricklin made his first million before his 25th birthday from his building supplies and hardware business. In 1968, he introduced America to the rear-engine Subaru 360. America wasn't impressed, but Bricklin had other ideas. Bricklin had designs on building his own car. He knew it had to be a sports car to generate per-unit profit on low-volume production, and it needed proven mechanical parts. He selected the chassis and driveline of an AMC Hornet, cheap and humble pieces that had won the 1971 and 1972 Trans Am Series under Roger Penske's Javelins. The 360 cubic inch V8 produced 220 horsepower, and Bricklin offered it with either a 4-speed manual or a Chrysler Torque Flight automatic. But Bricklin thought safety would be an even bigger selling point. Bricklin wanted his car to hit a barrier at 50 miles an hour and survive. The passengers sat deep inside a hip-level perimeter frame of rectangular tubing and were surrounded with a stamped steel roll cage. The gull-wing doors were reinforced with a double-layer steel plate and aluminum I-beam that locked into the cage at shoulder level. For the exterior, they chose fiberglass bonded to colored acrylic. The concept had been used in shower stalls, but never for an automobile. Team of ex-Detroit engineers massaged the mechanical, but they were still figuring out how to make the body when nervous investors pressured Bricklin into production. The biting cold at Bricklin's Canada plant jeopardized the temperature-dependent process. Panel quality was so poor that buyers canceled their orders when they saw their cars. Just 780 cars were completed in 1974. For 75, the AMC V8 would have needed a catalytic converter, which was too hot for the fiberglass floor. So Bricklin switched to a 351 cubic inch Ford V8 and a Ford FMX automatic transmission. The Bricklin interior was disorienting with the window sills up at ear level and the throttle set so far back it felt like it was under your knee. The fat steering wheel was an arm's length away and hid most of the small yellow on black dials. But the press was kind, downplaying quality glitches while emphasizing its road manners. A skilled driver could squeeze a faster lap out of a Corvette, but even the 175 horsepower Bricklin tested better in acceleration, braking, and handling. Coach work improved until later cars looked no worse than Big Three cars of the day. But it wasn't enough. Late in 1975, the provincial government ordered production to cease and a receiver appointed. You can still find those enthusiasts who collect the ill-fated Bricklin. Interest in the car can be credited equally to the car's accomplishments and its failures. 25 years later, the Bricklin's aggressive form and styling still attracts plenty of attention.